I invite you to take a deep, gentle breath and feel yourself settling into this moment. I want you to know that your body is speaking to you, always. Every ache, every tension, every discomfort carries a message. It is not here to punish you, but to guide you with love. Sometimes, when we feel pain in our bodies, it is simply a reflection of what our heart or mind has been holding on to for far too long. I want you to ask yourself softly, with curiosity and kindness, what am I holding on to today that no longer serves me? What am I ready to release so that I may feel peace, comfort, and joy once more? As you listen to these words, imagine yourself wrapped in a warm, gentle light that encourages every part of you to soften, to breathe, and to heal. This is the beginning of a conversation with yourself, a tender step into self-love, and a moment to honor the incredible wisdom that already lies within you. Understanding the mind-body connection, our bodies are mirrors of our thoughts and emotions. I want you to imagine your body as a loving, wise friend who is always speaking to you, even when you are too busy to listen. Every ache, every tension, every discomfort is simply a message, a gentle signal from your own inner guidance system. It is not a punishment, and it is not something to fear. It is your body's way of saying, pay attention, I need your love and care now. When we begin to notice these signals without judgment or blame, we begin a beautiful dialogue with ourselves, a dialogue rooted in trust and tenderness. Sometimes we hold thoughts in our minds that are critical, harsh, or filled with worry. These thoughts, over time, create patterns in the body. A tight chest may whisper of worry or fear. A stiff back may carry the weight of responsibility or feeling unsupported. A dull ache may be the echo of sadness we have never allowed ourselves to fully feel. And yet, the moment we choose to listen with compassion, the moment we say to ourselves, I am here for you, and I will care for you, our body begins to relax and reveal the story it has been holding. I want you to take a moment now, softly placing your hand on your heart or wherever your body feels tension, and silently say, I hear you. I am listening. I love you. Feel the warmth of your own presence. Let it soak into every cell. Let it reassure every part of you that it is safe to speak, safe to soften, safe to release. Healing is not about forcing the body to change or pushing it to perform. It is about creating a loving space where transformation can naturally unfold. Our thoughts and emotions are deeply connected to our physical state. When we think kind, gentle, and loving thoughts about ourselves, our bodies respond with ease, openness, and vitality. When we dwell in fear, judgment, or resentment, our bodies may tighten, ache, or become sluggish. And this is not a sign of failure, it is simply the reflection of unacknowledged emotions. As I breathe deeply now, I remind myself, I lovingly release any thoughts that create discomfort. I choose thoughts that bring me peace and health. Each breath becomes a bridge, connecting my mind, my emotions, and my body in harmony. It is important to remember that we are never separate from our bodies. They are not machines to be fixed, but sacred vessels that carry the wisdom of our experiences. Every sensation is a guidepost pointing the way to greater self-awareness and care. I invite you to say quietly to yourself, my body knows what it needs, and I trust its guidance. I give myself permission to listen and respond with love. By nurturing this connection, we awaken a natural, gentle healing that is always available to us. I want you to rest for a moment in this awareness. Feel your body breathing, feel your heart opening, and know that this simple act of listening is already a powerful step toward wellness. You are learning to honor yourself, to honor your emotions, and to honor the intelligence that lives in every part of you. And as you continue to breathe and listen, your body relaxes, your mind softens, and your spirit feels lighter. You are already healing. You are already whole. Recognizing the emotional root of pain. Pain often carries a hidden emotional message. I want you to take a deep, soft breath and feel yourself settling into the moment, knowing that every ache, every discomfort, and every tightness in your body is speaking to you with love. It is not here to frighten you or to punish you. It is here as a messenger, whispering gently, asking you to pay attention, to notice what your heart and mind have been carrying quietly for far too long. When we learn to honor these messages, when we allow ourselves to listen with curiosity instead of fear, a profound healing begins. Sometimes the emotions that create physical discomfort are subtle. Perhaps there is fear tucked away behind a stiff shoulder, sadness resting quietly in the lower back, or tension held in the stomach from worry we have not fully expressed. These emotions are not mistakes, and they are not weaknesses. They are simply parts of our human experience, waiting for acknowledgement and love. As I breathe slowly and lovingly now, I say to myself, it is safe to feel. I am safe to release what I no longer need. By repeating these words, I create a gentle invitation for my body and my mind to open, to share what they have been carrying, and to begin the journey toward freedom. I remind myself that emotions are energy. They flow through me when I give myself permission to feel them. I do not need to push them away or judge them. I simply notice, I breathe, and I honor them. If anger arises, I tell it I hear you, I love you. Thank you for showing me what I need to see. If sadness comes, I cradle it with warmth and patience, saying I allow you to move through me. I honor your presence, and I lovingly release you when the time is right. Every emotion that surfaces is a teacher, and every message it brings is a step closer to wholeness. As I continue to breathe and feel, I recognize that holding on to unexpressed emotions is natural, and yet it creates tension in my body. I lovingly remind myself, I release any emotions that no longer serve me. I choose to feel, to heal, and to move forward with grace. Each time I affirm these words, I am not just changing my thoughts, I am nurturing my body, soothing my nervous system, and allowing my energy to flow freely once more. I see now that the root of pain is never outside of me. It is always within, waiting for me to give it attention, compassion, and understanding. And when I do, when I meet my own emotional needs with gentleness, I am already transforming my physical experience. I am already creating comfort, ease, and health. I am safe. I am loved. I am healing. Let yourself rest in this awareness for a moment. Feel the connection between your mind, your heart, and your body. Know that by acknowledging your emotions, by honoring the messages they carry, you are taking the most loving steps toward your own well-being. Every breath, every soft word you speak to yourself is a promise of care and a movement toward freedom. You are already on this path. You are already healing. You are already whole, embracing forgiveness and release. Many aches remind us of experiences we have not forgiven, perhaps toward ourselves or toward others. I invite you to take a deep, slow breath and let yourself settle into the quiet, knowing that your body is always guiding you toward what it needs. Every point of tension, every discomfort is simply a reminder that there is love and understanding yet to be shared, first with yourself and then with the world around you. Forgiveness is not about excusing what has happened or pretending that pain did not exist. Forgiveness is a loving choice, a conscious decision to free yourself from the weight that has been carried in your heart and body for too long. I want you to gently repeat to yourself, I lovingly forgive myself and others. I release what no longer serves me. Feel the warmth of these words as they travel through your body, softening tight muscles, calming the mind, and opening the heart. Forgiveness is a balm, a gentle touch that allows the energy of the body to flow freely once again. When we forgive, we are not giving permission for old patterns to continue. We are simply choosing to no longer allow them to live within us, no longer allowing resentment, guilt, or anger to take up space in our precious energy. It is natural to feel hesitation or fear when we approach forgiveness. The mind may whisper that releasing anger is weakness, or that letting go will diminish our sense of justice. And yet, I invite you to look deeper, to see that holding on to these feelings only prolongs tension and discomfort within the body. Each unforgiven moment, each remembered hurt, is like a stone we carry silently in our heart. And when we consciously choose to release it, we are giving ourselves the gift of lightness, ease, and healing. I softly tell myself, I am free, I am light, I am healed from within. Forgiveness begins with the self. I lovingly remind myself that I am human and it is okay to make mistakes. I do not need to punish myself for what I have done or what I have allowed. Instead, I say, I am worthy of love. I am worthy of peace. I lovingly forgive myself for all that I have done and all that I have not yet done perfectly. And as I embrace this self-forgiveness, I naturally find it easier to extend the same gentle understanding to others. I release them with love. I release the past with compassion. As I breathe in this awareness, I feel the tension in my body begin to soften. I feel the warmth of forgiveness moving through my chest, my shoulders, my arms, and my back. I feel my muscles relaxing as the heart opens and the mind becomes still. Every cell in my body responds to this loving choice, rejoicing in the freedom that comes from release. Forgiveness is not a single moment, but a continuous practice. Every day, every breath, I can choose to forgive a little more, to soften a little more, to love a little more. I invite you to rest in this gentle, transformative truth for a moment. Know that by embracing forgiveness and choosing release, you are allowing your body, mind, and spirit to align in harmony. You are giving yourself the most profound gift of all, the gift of peace, lightness, and healing from within. You are already free. You are already whole. You are already healed. Cultivating self, love, and nurturing care, our bodies respond beautifully to love, attention, and care. I want you to take a slow, deep breath and feel yourself settling into this truth. Your body is not only a vessel of life, but also a reflection of the love you give yourself. Every cell in your body is aware of how you speak to yourself, how you think about yourself, and how you treat yourself. When you offer kindness and compassion to your body, when you honor its needs and listen to its messages, it responds with ease, comfort, and vitality. Self-love is not a lofty idea. It is a gentle, daily practice that nurtures your entire being. I invite you to close your eyes for a moment and place your hands softly over your heart, feeling its steady rhythm. Say quietly to yourself, I love and honor my body. I am grateful for every cell, every breath, and every heartbeat. Let these words sink deeply into your consciousness. Notice how even the simplest act of acknowledgement, of gentle presence, can begin to release tension and bring a sense of peace. When we nurture ourselves in small, loving ways, through kind words, mindful attention, or gentle care, we create a foundation for profound healing. Self-love is expressed in many forms. Perhaps it is in the food you choose to nourish yourself, the movement you allow your body to enjoy, or the moments of stillness you gift yourself each day. Perhaps it is in the thoughts you speak softly in your mind, the affirmations you repeat with intention, or the boundaries you set lovingly to protect your energy. Each act of care, no matter how small, sends a message to your body: you are loved, you are valued, you are worthy of attention and tenderness. I remind myself that my body is not my enemy. It is a faithful companion, always supporting me, always carrying me through each day. When I notice discomfort or tension, I no longer respond with frustration or blame. Instead, I say, I hear you, I love you, I care for you. And in that gentle acknowledgement, the body softens, the mind calms, and the spirit feels lighter. This is the essence of nurturing care, responding with kindness, not criticism, with love, not judgment. As I continue to breathe and reflect on these words, I feel a growing sense of harmony within me. I recognize that I am responsible for my own well-being, not in a harsh or demanding way, but in a way that celebrates my ability to make choices that honor my body and my spirit. Each day, I can choose to speak to myself with love, to move with awareness, and to nourish myself with intention. I choose to care for myself. I choose to honor my body. I choose love. These choices ripple through every part of me, creating a profound sense of alignment, peace, and joy. I rest now in the gentle awareness that self-love is the key to true healing. It is not about perfection or achievement, but about the tender, ongoing practice of honoring and nurturing every part of myself. As I offer myself kindness and care, my body responds with health, my mind responds with clarity, and my spirit responds with lightness. I am already healing. I am already whole. I am already deeply, completely loved, making conscious choices for healing. Healing is a conscious choice we make moment by moment. I invite you to take a slow, deep breath and feel the power that resides within you, the power to choose your thoughts, your feelings, and your actions. Every moment presents an opportunity to respond to life with love rather than fear, with gentleness rather than judgment, and with awareness rather than habit. When we recognize that we are not passive observers, but active participants in our own well-being, we step into a space of incredible freedom and empowerment. I want you to know that your body, your mind, and your spirit are always ready to align with your highest intentions. Each choice you make, no matter how small, carries the potential to nurture your health and ease. Perhaps it is choosing to breathe deeply when tension rises, to speak words of kindness when old habits of self-criticism appear, or to offer yourself a moment of rest and stillness instead of pushing forward out of obligation. Each of these conscious choices sends a message to your body: you are loved, you are supported, you are safe. When we make choices from this place of love, we begin to see our pain differently. It is no longer a burden or a punishment, but a guide pointing us toward greater awareness. I quietly affirm, I choose to respond to my body with love and care. I choose thoughts that support my healing. I choose to nurture myself today. These words are not just ideas, they are invitations to transform my experience moment by moment, breath by breath. Each choice builds a bridge between where I am now and the wholeness I desire and deserve. Sometimes we forget that we always have a choice, even in situations that feel overwhelming or beyond our control. I remind myself that I can choose my response to every experience, and in doing so, I release the energy of struggle and open the door to peace. When fear, doubt, or old patterns arise, I simply acknowledge them, say to myself, I see you, I love you, I choose differently, and allow myself to return to a place of calm, centered awareness. Healing is never about forcing or controlling, but about making loving, conscious decisions that support my highest good. As I breathe deeply now, I feel the alignment of body, mind, and spirit. I notice the ease that comes when I choose thoughts of love over fear, compassion over judgment, and understanding over blame. Each choice I make is a declaration of self-respect and self-love. I am not waiting for someone else or some outside circumstance to bring me wellness. I am creating it from within, moment by moment. I choose health, I choose joy, I choose peace, and I choose love for myself today. I rest now in the gentle, profound truth that my healing is in my hands, and I am fully capable of making choices that honor my body, mind, and soul. Every conscious choice I make deepens my connection to myself and strengthens the natural flow of health and vitality within me. I am already choosing well. I am already whole. I am already free. I am already healing. As we come to the close of this time together, I invite you to take a slow, deep breath and feel the love that already surrounds you from the world, from your own heart, and from the wise, guiding presence within your body. You have listened with tenderness, honored your emotions, forgiven with compassion, nurtured yourself with care, and remembered the power of conscious choice. Each step you have taken today is a step toward freedom, health, and profound inner peace. Know that your body, your mind, and your spirit are always ready to support you. Every ache or tension you feel is a message, a loving reminder that you are capable of healing, of growing, and of returning to the natural state of ease that is your birthright. As you move through your days, remember that every thought of love, every gentle word you speak to yourself, and every conscious choice you make is an affirmation of your worth and your wholeness. I want you to carry with you this simple truth. You are already healing. You are already whole. You are already complete. Just as you are, each breath, each moment, each kind thought you offer yourself strengthens the connection to your own inner wisdom, guiding you gently toward joy, health, and peace. Trust in this process. Trust in yourself. Trust in the love that flows through every part of you. And as you continue on your journey, know that every step you take in self-love, in forgiveness, and in conscious awareness moves you closer to the lightness and vitality that you deserve. You have all that you need within you. You are supported. You are cherished. You are free. Good luck on your journey of healing, my dear. May every choice you make be filled with love, every breath bring you peace, and every moment remind you of the beautiful, radiant being you already are.